Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you can believe it, we are back one more time for the second season
Let's go
of the Driveway Podcast.
Johnny, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been looking forward to this for months.
Yeah, it's been a long time for sure. I'll also not lie to you when the notion of ending season 1 first came about. Secretly in my head, I was like, "Oh, that means the podcast is done. Like, no shot. We're gonna be bringing this back. It's gonna be another 5 years." But look at us, we did it. We're back.
We want to thank the people who've been asking for us to bring it back. Big shout out to Brian, real quick. He's been bothering us for many months now.
Yes. Yep. Feud pictures and I don't know, dramatic texts. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
A couple dramatic texts from the web.
And you know what? The Golden Globes also reached out to us. And they had mentioned they wanted us to come back. Because if we do come back, we could potentially get nominated.
Wow.
So,
thank you.
Golden Globes. At the Golden Globes. Remember we were talking about that at the end of the last podcast?
Were we really?
We were saying
I don't
the Golden Globes are introducing a podcast award.
Oh, okay. Sure.
So
sure.
they knocked on our door and they were like, hey, if you guys want to be nominated, you got to pick it back up.
Oh, my gosh. That'd be special. That would be special. Would we host? Would you be willing to host?
Absolutely.
The Golden Globes?
I mean, what an honor that'd be.
I think it would be. I wouldn't want to host.
You wouldn't want to host it? Why not?
I mean, because Will Smith's going to come up there and slap you in the face.
Well, isn't he banned? Well, that's the Oscars.
That's the Oscars. Yes, so he can still do it at the Golden Globes.
He's not getting the Golden Globe. Have you heard that his song he made recently?
No, I didn't know.
You didn't hear that?
No, there's a new song.
There's a new song by Will Smith.
Wow.
And people have been clowning it.
Oh.
Like hardcore
What's
clowning
it about?
It's just him being like, yo, I'm back. Like, I never left. Something like that. It's just like, some guy was reacting to it. Or somebody was reacting to it.
Yeah.
And just roasting the hell out of Will Smith. And I felt so bad, but it was really funny. Maybe we'll link it in the comments if we can find it. Yeah. I'll show you after the pod.
Sure, yeah, sure. That sounds good.
But it's been, I think, the last time we posted the episode was it in June?
I think so. End of June, maybe. So I think it's definitely been 2 months.
June 24th is the last episode.
Wow. So 2 months to the day.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow. Oh, I guess, yeah, not quite. You're right. It is the 26th, but it feels like it.
It sure does. So a lot's happened in 2 months.
Yeah, should we start there? Should we give, maybe a Big 3 update?
Big 3 update?
If you got Big 3.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like yours is...
And if you can't fill out the 3, then that's okay, too.
I feel like your Big 3 is way bigger than any of my Big 3s.
One of my Big 3s, maybe.
One of them.
Yeah.
But it's so big, it might overshadow the rest of my 3.
Well, you go first.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Unless you want me to go first.
No, I can go first.
Are you prepared?
Well, I just think yours is so much bigger than all mine, so I think you should go first. But...
Okay, and then we'll stop pussyfooting around. I got my master's degree.
Yeah!
Yay! So I'm officially as smart as Zach now. It took a long time get there. Took a long time to get there, but I'm on his playing field.
I remember when...
Have I surpassed you? Because, like...
What's your master's degree in? Is it a MS?
Yeah.
Then yeah, I think you've...
Oh, okay. But to be fair to you, yours was a 2-year program, right?
Yes.
And mine was not. So
then maybe
we are
equalizes.
Equal. Maybe that
I will be surpassed eventually.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood, which does suck. But
yeah. You had fun. How did it feel? I mean, it was a long time. It was what, 2.5 years?
2.5 years. I'm not gonna lie to you. It felt good because all throughout high school, I would get the same old, Zach didn't do very well in honors bio. Zach's in AB Calc. Zach didn't pass any of his AP exams. All this nonsense from Johnny.
I actually don't remember your AP bio grade at all.
Honors bio.
Honors bio grade at all. Okay. I didn't know that until now, I don't think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm sure. Really shared grades.
I'm sure you
I definitely made fun of AB Calc, no doubt about it.
Well, that
because everyone in BC Calc did.
All right. No, that's great, but what was I going to say?
That is a hilarious picture, by the way. I'm sorry. I don't think we can post it, but that one's funny.
I'll ask her for permission.
All right. So should I go for my second one?
I was going to say, do you want to snake it, or do you want to...
Oh, great question. Yeah, if you're ready to take your big one, then
I can take my big one.
Yeah.
But before we go to my big one, I just want to say congratulations. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
It was nice being smarter than you for 2 years, but I'm happy we were released on the same.
Yeah.
It
feels good.
It's an honor to share the field with you.
Mm-hmm.
My number one.
Now we're just smarter than everyone in
now. Exactly.
Lake,
yeah.
And, I mean, I guess Matt Military for Pennis is up there, but we're pretty much smarter than most people now.
Yeah, I think so. So No, my big one in the past 2 months was I went to New Jersey for. I went to the beach at the Jersey Shore with my girlfriend and her family.
Did you see Snooki?
No, we were at the wrong part of the shore.
Oh.
We were very southern. Apparently, North Jersey is where
all
the shore. Yeah.
Can I ask you a quick question about the shore?
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt your story about the shore, but
there's not much of a story. But
were we too young to get the whole Jersey Shore hype? Like, I don't know. I know Snooki by name. I don't know anyone else, but I feel like I hear people talk about their other favorite characters on this show, and I'm like, I can't relate to that at all. I've got no reference for that.
I don't know if we missed the. I don't know if we were the right age or not. I'm assuming we aren't because I feel like growing up, nobody talked about the Jersey Shore.
I know.
It was just like a pop culture reference.
Yeah.
But Marky's seen it and Allie's seen it, but I don't know if Allie just...
Did they watch it retroactively? Like, had they gone back and watched it, or they watched it
Allie
live?
has.
Okay.
I think both. Allie did both. Marky's retroactively watching it.
Yeah. That's going to be a tough watch.
I'm sure. I don't think I could ever watch the Jersey Shore. It does not interest me whatsoever.
No.
So that was my big one. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Great people, great food, and they
went to the beach.
Got good food. It was.
Didn't you? Oh, unfortunately, you got burned on like day one, right?
I did. I got burned pretty hard.
Tough.
And
did you go out on a boat?
We went fishing on a boat.
Oh, catch anything good?
You want to see?
Yeah, let's see it. Aww.
The smallest catch of the day.
That's hilarious. That's out there swimming in the middle of the ocean?
Sure is.
That thing is just shark bait.
I know. I saw these 2 birds that were hanging out. I'm like, Ellie, it's us. So that was a lot of fun.
They're just seagulls, by the way, everyone. They're not even like cool birds.
And then, so that was my number 1.
Okay.
And then for my number 2, is it okay if we share number 2?
Yeah.
Our soccer team won our first playoff game.
Oh, 1,000%. I'm glad you said that. Wow. How exciting was that? That was so electric.
So people know on the pod, but
if you're new around here.
If you're new around here, Johnny and I have been in a soccer league for 3 years now, basically.
Yeah, this will be
almost
our 3rd year. Yeah. 3 summers, I guess
summers.
You should call it, right? Because we take the whole winter off. We don't play indoor.
And the first season, not good at all. The team had a lot of character.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of great people, but it was just the talent wasn't... They were missing some pieces, I think.
Sure.
And this past season, we lost a lot of folks. And we got a lot of new free agents, though. And these free agents were kick-ass, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, yeah.
And we somehow found a way to pull through. And okay, so the story of how he won's great, too. You want to tell them the story of how he won? Because we were, like, up.
Oh, yeah. It was a very dramatic game. It was very emotional. I mean... I've told Zach and I've told others, it reminds me of ABCDFC's first win in general. The fact that, we just had to grit through it. Took a lot of heart, took a lot of character to get this dub. And so what happened was we played a pretty good first half. We went up 2-0 in the first half. I mean, maybe you could call them a couple fluky goals. I don't know. Like, the one was a little weird.
One was weird.
I had my back turned, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, oh, we scored. And I was like, what? It was like we were defending, and then all of a sudden we scored.
The ball just like rolled in.
Yeah, it was crazy. And so at halftime, we tried to give an inspirational speech, but maybe I led the team on to, I don't know, maybe I was leading the team poorly. I had mentioned, 2-0 in soccer, most dangerous lead in soccer. And turns out I was right, because we blew that lead so fast into the second half. It took like all of 30 seconds before they scored their first goal. And then I'm pretty sure it was quite literally off kickoff, because I'm pretty sure the guy taking the kickoff passed it back to me. I passed it back to one of our defenders. Hospital pass. Like, I have to take some responsibility for that as well. And then they tried giving it to the goalie, and that didn't work out. I think that's how that goal ended up happening. So, yeah. And then they just like went in and scored, and that was a bummer. And then like 5 minutes later, again, we weren't playing bad, but just 5 minutes later, a kind of another fluky goal. So I guess you could say that they got their poetic justice, if you will. They got their fluky goal back, because on our fluky goal, the ball kind of dribbled back to the goalie, and then the goalie, came out, but he wasn't quite fast enough. Like, he hesitated off his mark, and so the attacker for the other team was on him, and so he just kind of had to try to clear it. Ned was in the area, and unfortunately, the goalie literally kicked it right into Ned's chest, and it just bounced right off Ned's chest, right back into the attacking player's path, and all he had to do was touch it into the net.
It was a bad bounce.
Yeah, it was a really bad bounce. But like I said, grit, a lot of heart on this team. We really showed it, and with something like 2 minutes left, I can't even describe the goal. I don't even remember it, honestly. I don't think I was on the pitch. I'm pretty sure Zach and I were on the sidelines.
I think so.
Wait, no, I do totally remember it. Wasn't it off of my? No, that was the tie. That was the tie. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I thought it was involved. But I think Zach and I were on the sideline, and we were just. It was just an electric moment. Unfortunately couldn't tell you. I've got no recollection of the goal itself, but made it happen. Then we defended like lions for the last 2 minutes, and referee blew the whistle, so it was a 3-2 win for the Alphabets to make our first ever second playoff weekend appearance. You've been doing this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
8. This was 8, I think.
No, I think this was 7 because you guys didn't play earlier.
Oh, right,
summer,
it was
right?
7. Yeah.
So on our seventh session, we finally made the playoff appearance, and wow, what a time to be live! And we were talking about all these faces that were missing in fall because we're going to be down to only 5 of the OG members. Mm-hmm. And when we say OG, we're putting a little disrespect on some people's names because. Like, Spring 23 is OG without a doubt. But we also have to give it up to just the 23 squad in general. There were some great characters, great faces. And we brought in, can't forget Tasneem in 23. So, late 23. And so only 5 OG members. You can expand that out a little bit if you want to include Tasneem and Denny to make it 7 2023 members. But again, sometimes you just need to go through those growing pains, and sometimes the people that you want with you, it doesn't always work out. Like Jordan Henderson had to leave Liverpool. It's unfortunate, but it happens in sports, and so you get new faces, you get new club legends, and I'm just excited to have, like I said, Zach, I'm excited to have some new club legends, new faces, new friends to be made. I think this is this is where ABCDFC makes some noise.
I think so too. Right. I mean, we've been known in this league for a long time as the fun team.
Sure.
And being the fun team's great.
Yeah.
But the fun team wants to win some games.
we want to win every now and then.
So
we had been, people behind our backs calling us, ABCDFC, saying FC stands for Fun Club, but
right.
We're taking that back. We want to be the football club.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
We want to be the winning club.
So, that was a great number 2. Do you want to do number 3? Or do you want me to say my third?
You got to say a third. I got to think of a third.
I had a couple weddings in between July and August. Shout out our friend Cypress, who got married, and shout out our friend Yeti, who got married. Both tubas in the marching band. So, funny story, Yeti is a tuba, and there's another tuba named Solo who had their weddings on the exact same day and and they each invited tuba, so they had to pick between Yeti and Solo.
Oh, that's disgusting.
So there's a lot of drama there.
Oh, yeah.
Most people ended up going with Yeti.
Whoa, poor Solo.
Yeah, I mean, Yeti had the date first.
Okay.
So it was only fair that.
So Solo stepped on Yeti's.
Yes.
That's kind of
I went to Yeti's. I actually wasn't invited to Solos, but that's okay.
Whoa. Zach, you didn't get invited to a tuba wedding?
I did not.
Wow.
I think it was a smaller wedding.
Controversial.
I think Solo got all the older tubas, and Yeti got all the newer
tubas. He wasn't in your class then or something?
Grade above.
Oh, okay. Yeah, freshman Zach was probably still making a name for himself.
I sure was. It was just really fun, though. During the so 2 funny things happened.
Okay.
I'd love to tell you about. The first funny thing is, when I went to Cypress's wedding in July.
Yeah.
Not Yeti, Cypress's wedding. I accidentally wore the exact same suit as the groomsmen there. And exact same color suit, exact same color tie.
What color was it?
It was beige and pink.
Oh.
Yeah. No. It was sorry. It was beige and black.
Beige
and black.
tie.
Beige and black.
Okay,
Yeah. Beige suit, black tie.
Beige and black. New band name.
New band name. Wow, that's a good band name. Beige suit, black tie. So everyone was like, "Oh man, you silly goose! What are you, part of the bridal party?" And I'm like, "I know, it's so funny." So Yeti's wedding happens. I get there. I'm not even kidding you. I wore the exact same suit as his bridal party too.
Oh my god!
I wore a gray suit with a pink tie.
Oh my god!
I was like, "There's no way. There's no way I could do it twice."
What?
I did it twice.
Oh my god!
So
Unbelievable.
again, I got roasted for. Everyone's like, "Oh, you're doing it on purpose now. You're texting the bride and groom, being like, what are you guys wearing?" So that was really embarrassing, but really funny.
Yep.
Because I can't believe it. Like, what are the odds of that? If I had a
Twice
nickel
in a row.
for every time I wore the exact same suit as the bridal party, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot. Which is weird, but weird that it happened twice. So that was funny. And then they were doing speeches at the wedding, saying like, here's who traveled the furthest, here's who traveled the farthest, here's the oldest person here, here's the youngest person here. It was kind of fun.
That's cool.
And at the end, they were like, we want to give a shout out to the people who bought us our gifts first, and the people who bought us our gifts last.
Oh, that's kind of funny. I like that.
And they were like, the person who bought us the gift first was Zach.
No kidding.
And I was like, oh, it's me.
Whoa.
So I stood up, waved to the crowd. There's a videographer there, so
Yeah.
I think I'm going to make it in the video too, which is exciting. But it was nice to get a shout out at the wedding.
Cool.
It made me feel special. So I think I'm going to implement. If you want to implement that at your wedding, viewers, feel free to take it. It was a great idea. I would like to do it at mine.
So how did you get so on it? You just you registered to the wedding, you went right to the registry, and you bought him a gift.
That's exactly what I do. I buy the gift immediately, just so I don't forget to buy them a gift.
It's a good strat. I kind of did that to my cousin. I forgot to buy him a gift, but
Oh, you did? Well, you have a year after.
well, okay, I should say I ended up buying one, but it was I was like, oh crap, I'm going to this wedding. I got to buy a gift.
Okay. That's okay. I mean, again, like they say, you have a year after post wedding to buy gifts. So that's just my strategy, just so I can, say, not forget.
Yeah.
But and this is also the first wedding. Allie was with me.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You brought a plus
I
one.
got a plus
Whoa.
one. So
How was that?
That was so much fun. Weddings with
yeah.
a plus one, so much better.
Can't believe it. Can't imagine, I should say.
But it was funny. So the gift I bought Yeti, I spend a certain amount on wedding gifts. I didn't spend a lot on Yeti because I had to travel for there.
Yeah.
And
where did you travel?
Chicago.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was right after your...
Yeah, right after Jersey. So yeah, I was traveling. I know Yeti pretty good, but I haven't talked to him. I talk to him like twice a year.
Okay.
So I was like, I'm not gonna get him what I give like Matt M or go any of the boys.
Right.
But he texted me like 4 months ago and said, hey, you get a plus one if you want to bring somebody.
Oh.
I was like, oh, absolutely I do. And then a week later I was like, oh, I have to get him more. I have to give him another gift.
Really? For the plus
yeah,
one?
I think I had to. So I ended up getting him. I donated to his wedding fund.
Oh,
but
okay, sure.
I think that was because they always say pay for your plate. Nobody tells you how much the plate is worth. So I just had to like guess how much money it was. And yeah. All right. Well, that was
That's a good one. That's a good number.
That was my number 3.
Mm-hmm. I had a number 3. Oh yeah, my number 3 is I leveled up to level 39 in Pokemon Go. I don't think I'm gonna go for 40 though. I think I'm calling it at 39.
Didn't it take you like 4 years to get to 39?
So yeah, August 4th, 2025. Let me see, level 38. Oops. Let me just go with 38. 38. Drum roll, please. All right. When do you think it was?
I'll say May of 22.
This is ridiculous.
What?
Why does it say Sunday? Oh, 38 was really quick. It was actually very quick to get to 39. Really? It was years between 38 and 37.
Oh.
Guess when level 37
I'll stick to my original guess. I'll say May 2022.
Oh my god, yeah, you got it.
Was it really?
Yeah, right on the dot.
Are you serious? Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
So 38 took 3 years, but I definitely grinded this summer. Here's us with Pilar. Cannons.
Okay, Johnny.
Hopefully she's not listening right now. So that's I'm just gonna make that my 39. I would say nothing too crazy else happened.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that as my 39, and there's your big three.
There's your big three?
Yeah.
Well, besides that, we have a lot to talk about today.
Oh my God, so much.
A lot of exciting things did happen that maybe weren't top three, but still worthy of talking about.
Yeah.
I feel like I kind of overtake some of the conversation sometimes.
Oh,
because
I don't know. We should put a poll for the viewers and see like who do they think takes over the conversation. Because I would say the same about me. I'd be like, oh, I totally dominate sometimes.
I have a situation that happened to me this summer, and I would like to get your opinion on it because I still don't know what the right move is. If we did the wrong thing, I think I did the wrong thing.
Oh,
but I don't know if there was a right thing.
Fine.
So one of our friends was moving to Chicago. Actually, his name is Vic.
Oh, he moved.
He moved.
Dang.
And our other friend Nick, which is very confusing because it's Nick and Vic.
Yeah.
Nick was like, because Vic's leaving, maybe I'll say N and V so that people can differentiate it.
Yeah, like Gossip Girl.
Like Gossip Girl. I've never seen Gossip Girl.
Oh.
So, Nick and Vic, Nick is N, obviously, and Vic is V. Okay?
Yep.
So, N was like, because V's leaving, let's all get together and, wish him off on a dinner.
Yeah.
We're like, that sounds great. What are we thinking? We threw a couple ideas out, and then N was like, my mom actually gave me a $200 gift card to what's that really fancy restaurant in the mall?
P.F. Chang's?
Nope, other side.
That Italian joint?
I don't remember what it's called. It's like
starts with a B?
I don't think it starts with a B. I'll look it up real quick.
Okay.
While we're talking about this, we're like, that's really nice, Nick. If you want to spend on us, absolutely, we'll take that. We take those wins.
Yeah. Do you want me to look it up so you can say your story?
No, it's okay. I'm here. It was the Capitol Grill.
Oh, okay.
The Capitol Grill.
Yeah.
So we went to the Capitol Grill. He had a $200 gift card to the Capitol Grill.
Nice.
So we all get there. We're having a good time. Have some good food, and then the bill comes. The bill is $300.
Okay.
So Nick gives the lady his $200 gift card.
Yeah.
So the bill is now $100.
Right.
So here's the situation that arises.
Okay.
So my thought was Nick had already supplied the $200. I think it would make sense if Vic and I, or V and I, went 50-50 because he paid a majority of the bill.
Okay.
Before I could say that...
And it was just you three?
Just us three.
Okay.
Before I could say that, V said, perfect, so $33 each.
Oh.
So I didn't even get the chance to say...
To offer
50-50.
Yeah.
But at the same time, N was the one who recommended us to go to Capitol Grill.
Right.
So it probably wouldn't have been that expensive if we would have went to a normal restaurant.
Sure. Could argue if it was a normal restaurant, you could argue maybe it would be 33 a piece. Yeah.
So that begs the question, should I have paid? And also, it was a going away party for Vic.
Right.
Or for V.
Yeah.
So we were celebrating him. So my question is, what do we pay? Should have Vic paid it all because it was his leaving party? Does the $200 cover V for his going away party and still he has to pay $33? Should me and V have split it 50-50? What should we have done?
I guess I would rank my ranking would be that's a great question. It's
a lot to think about, I know.
It is kind of a lot to think about. I think this would be like a very, very nice move if you went all cover the last 100 and just
me
did the last 100.
Okay.
I think that would be like the best move. Not saying that you needed to have done it, but that would be like I think the most, I don't know what you call it, like the most studly,
honorable?
most manly, most honorable move. Because it is a gift card for sure, but he's also like willingly using it on that encounter, like he could have saved it for himself.
Mm-hmm. His girlfriend could have taken his girlfriend.
Could have taken his girlfriend out. So I think he did his job by using his $200 because I'd still count that as his money. Like that's still his $200.
And
so
it was gracious enough to even let us. Like I've never been to the Capitol Grill just because of how expensive it is.
Right.
So the fact that he had so much money, he's willing to spend it on me and V.
Yeah.
Was very nice.
And me and V.
And me and V.
I don't know. There's something funny about that. I think that would be the most honorable. I think the next best move would have been. Well, okay, so I think the best moves keep V from paying because it's his going away party.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like a little bit of a tradition, a little bit of again, honor is not quite the right word, but it's just the maybe the etiquette, the proper etiquette move to do. Because I've had a couple going away parties now where I've left a job and someone always picks up my bill. So that's kind of the tradition I would consider.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think the top three options, which I think there's probably only two options. The top two options would have been like you and N covering the bill 100%, whichever way that splits up. And then the third option I think I would put like you and V split the 100 because N's already paid 200
exactly.
And then I kind of think the last option would be the three-way split.
Yeah.
And so I know it's kind of funny, but again, it's like I think it comes down to the fact that N's already. I'm counting those $200 as his dollars, and N's already paid his $200. So I'm not expecting him to take part in that last hunna.
Mm-hmm. That's great. That's a great. I don't know the answer to this, and I like everything you said. I do think you're right. I should have maybe put more of an effort to say no, it's your going away, or no, you spent $200.
Right.
But in the moment, I didn't know which one was right, and he had already said 33 each, and I don't want to say panicked and like flight or flight.
Yeah, right.
Flight or fight.
Right.
I don't want to say I flighted, but. I kind of did. I didn't fight. I didn't fight it. And like, I still think about it to this day because what if that happens again?
Yeah,
I would be like let's hypothetically if I was moving to a different state.
Yeah,
I wouldn't expect anybody to pay for me, but it would have been like, oh, that's such a classic gesture for whoever I was with.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you ever expect,
mm-hmm.
you never go in expecting it, and it comes off as classy when someone does.
It does.
So maybe that's the word I've been looking for, the classy move. That's the classy move.
So yeah, I guess viewers, let me know what we should have done in the comments because, again, I don't know what the right move is. I don't think there is a right move. Maybe there's like a better move, but everything worked out. Like we left, and I wanted to text. At least I want to text N first because for some reason on my head that obviously moving is very important, and it's a big milestone in his life. But I think we could have gone anywhere and paid for V. Mm-hmm. But the fact that he spent $200 on us, I was like, wow, this guy, that means a lot. That's a lot of money. Yeah. So I don't know. I wanted to text N and say, hey man, I really appreciate everything. I shouldn't have let you pay for it. My bad. Okay,
so you're thinking more along the lines of like, this is probably the wrong word again, but you disrespected N in a way, and not like disrespect, but you could have played it better with N as opposed to V. You're not too much concerned about what happened with V in this scenario. Okay, that's great because I think V did the right thing. Like going back to How I Met Your Mother, he played the game. You know how Ted wants the girl to play the check game. I'll split it. Like. V played the game of, let's just split it, and then that's when you go, oh, no, I got it. But, yeah, I think if N was also, like, he didn't put up a hubaloo, then I think you're okay, too. No, if he hasn't brought it up, because I think if he brought it up, he would have been annoyed.
You think?
Or if he was annoyed, he would have brought it up.
Oh, if he was annoyed, he would have brought it up. I hope so. But I also want to say V, after V said, let's split at 33, and was like, yeah, sounds good with me.
Yeah.
So he had agreed before even I had agreed. So now I'm just even more confused on
what
what
to
to
whirlwind. You couldn't keep
So-
up with these guys.
do. That is good to know. I do think if it were to happen again, I should do the last 100.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think you're
Yeah.
absolutely right. That is what I should have done.
Yeah, and I think another way to go about it is we're still kind of just young professionals. I would wait until we're like 35, 40 to be going to Capitol Grill and laying down a $300 dinner. I think going to Griffin Claw and spending 40 would have been just fine.
Yeah.
But I think back to just because it parallels it maybe a little bit, but we went to Sabrina's birthday with that big group that one time.
Mm-hmm.
And like the bill came back, and the fact that it's 7 of us all combined to be $120 something, that wasn't that much. And I was perfectly okay with laying down the card at that point, because 7 people for 100. Like,
yeah, that wasn't
and
bad
then
at all.
then it comes off pretty cool. You're
Oh
like
my
playing
gosh.
for dinner for 7 people. So.
I bet you like only Sabrina probably the only person listening who was there.
Yeah.
That was the coolest thing I had seen because we were what, like 19, 20 at the time? Maybe 21? It was in college.
I think we were turning 21 because I think we
21?
had beer at the thing.
Okay.
Right?
I don't remember. That does sound right.
Age, but I'm pretty sure we were drinking alcohol.
Okay. So
maybe not you and me. Maybe the rest of the group.
Okay.
But then how would I have been able to pay?
You could still pay for...
I don't think you can pay. I technically think you'd be buying the alcohol at that point if you're under 21.
But you didn't drink? Really? You think so?
I think so.
Well, that doesn't make sense. It makes sense with what you're saying.
Yeah.
But
you can't go to the corner market and buy a bottle of alcohol.
No,
even if
but
your mom is standing right next to you and you're 16.
Well, I feel like with what you're saying, it's like you're going to like a Walmart and there's alcohol in the Walmart, but you're not buying alcohol.
But I did buy the alcohol. Like, people at the table bought and drank beer. Like, they added it to the menu, so I was buying the beer.
Right, but I understand what you're saying. It just, like, if that is a law, that shouldn't be a law. That's crazy.
Anyways, we'll move on from that.
Yeah, but I just want to say that was a very classy move by you.
It's fun. It's kind of fun doing that. I don't know. So, to take it one step further, Chicago, speaking of Chicago, I went to Chicago. I think we already talked about this story, but JMO, like, paid for one of our dinners one time, and I was like, whoa. Like, again, it reverberates. It's all, like, whenever you lay down the credit card for, like, a whole group, it's like, whoa, classy move.
Yeah.
I mean... I would say even if people end up Venmoing you, which is what happened with me and Sabrina, even if people end up Venmoing you back afterwards, it still does kind of like resonate, reverberate. You're just like, that is still like,
that's nice.
That was a good move. Because it kind of shows like, oh, they've got my back.
Yeah, it does. It does in a way.
So, anyways. The other cool thing you can do at dinner is if someone's not eating, but you are, you can say, no, please, share my food, dine with me. And that comes off really cool. You have to say it in like a very classy, or you have to have an accent in a way. You almost have to have like a British accent or a French accent, something like that. But if you say that to some stranger at a bar, they're going to just cream their pants thinking about that moment.
I remember that night you came home and you told us that story about that guy at
the Dow.
At the Dow who did that to you. And I'm like, that guy is cool. That guy's A1.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Anyways, what's up next?
So this is another thing I wanted to discuss. So only 2 people in the world know about this.
What?
And one of them sitting next to me right here.
OMG.
So if you know me, I'm kind of I think we talked about this with Brian. I think it was that podcast. In one of the previous episodes we talked about this, but it was some kind of games where like.
On Brian's episode, we talked about
I think so.
Okay.
It might not have been Brian's. I can't remember whose episode it was, but we talked about how some people like playing the same game over and over again. Sure. Because there's different things to explore. Yeah. I am more of a, once I finish a game, I don't think I'm going to play the game again and move on to the next game. Because the way I look at it, I guess, is like we have one life. Let's experience as much as we can. So when I think of like what hobbies do I enjoy? Yeah. I think of just everything because I want to try everything. Yeah. And one of the things I talked to Johnny about doing was writing a song.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Here we go, everyone. Sorry, I woke up today.
long story with this one, but I don't know the first thing about writing a song. I know chord progressions and all that,
Sure.
but I don't know how to. I don't know how to play guitar. I kind of know how to play piano, and I know how to play the tuba.
Yeah.
Like, and I can't
I'd
sing.
say you're pretty musical.
I can't sing.
Well, you can't sing, but you listed off a few instruments there.
Yeah, but like not like that are good with song-esque songs.
Sure.
So I decided to buy beats or buy like I had a genre.
Yeah. I thought for a second you were talking about like headphones. You were
Oh
like,
no. I wasn't buying the Beats headphones. No, I went on Fiverr and I bought 3 songs. One was like $50, one was $30, and one was $10.
Mm-hmm.
And they were all like original. Like either like if you pay the premium package, you get to keep all the rights to the song.
Yeah.
So that's what the 50, 30, and 10 were.
Yeah.
And I wanted something like kind of indie-esque.
Yeah.
Almost not. What's the smaller guitar? Ukulele.
Ukulele.
Not ukulele-esque, but like around that vibe.
Okay.
And I got back the 3 songs, and I just hated all 3 of them. And there was a lot of back and forth with my thought process of what I should do with those. So I went on GarageBand and started fiddling with them. Like when I got when the people from Fiverr sent me back the, I guess, beats, they had all the instruments like laid out, like the hi-hats and the drums. They were all like individual sections.
That's nice.
So I could mute them or like.
So what file format is that?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
I could look it up after and show you.
Yeah.
But so I was fiddling around with it for months. I started in maybe January, and for months I was just like, what do I do with these 3 beats? Eventually, I got so fed up, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try and make my own one.
All right.
So I made my own one, and that one sucked too. So then the last straw I had, I was like, you know what? I just don't know how to do GarageBand. I don't understand how to make it sound nice. So I went back to Fiverr, spent another $40, and this guy taught me for a 30-minute session how to like use GarageBand.
Oh, no way.
But we did it on his laptop because I was taking too long and I wanted to just like get the song done. Yeah, just show me. So we ended up making something on GarageBand that he had that I thought sounded really cool. Mm-hmm. I liked it a lot. And he ended up sending me the file. I put it on GarageBand. It sounded great. There was no notes. It was only a minute long though because it was only 30-minute session.
Yeah.
And so now I had 5 songs in my arsenal. And my thought was, let's make an EP or something. Let's do some good stuff. So I spent a lot of time coming up with lyrics and song ideas. And I had all the lyrics, all the songs together, and I was like, this is going to be great. I'm going to do it. It's going to be so cool. I'm putting out an album, almost. And
just like AJR.
Just like AJR. I'm basically like AJR. And
You're a Jewish brother.
I got all the lyrics done. I have all the beats. And I was like, last thing I have to do is hit record so I can sing. I hit the record button and heard back what I had sung, and I just didn't like it. I didn't like the way it sounded with my voice. The beats, I made a lot of changes to every single song I had to make it sound, I thought, the best possible version it could. But the voice that was me was just not good enough for... And I don't say not good enough because the songs are really bad, but I didn't want somebody to hear this and be like, oh, this is what you put on the internet. So to sum it all up, basically, it's been
process.
There's been a lot of back and forth with my team and all that. But I just decided the one song I made with the guy on GarageBand I thought was too good to not do anything with.
Really?
So
no lyrics on that?
No lyrics on it. So here's what I ended up doing. I looked up like what's the best and cheapest way to put a song on Spotify, Apple Music, whatnot. Yeah. And I got back this website called CD Baby, not sponsored.
Okay. Yeah, not sponsored.
But
so you can't just freely upload like podcasts?
Mm-mm.
Oh, crazy.
I know. I don't know why.
Yeah,
maybe because you can make money like in general from songs. Like you don't have to have like a certain amount of streams. I think it's like, well, you kind of do have to have a certain amount of streams
to make money.
To make money.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. We can try and look it up after.
Yeah,
maybe.
we'll get the deets later.
And I put on CD Baby, and after a month, they finally posted it.
Wow.
So I am a published artist, if you will.
Oh my god.
The song is 1 minute long
Oh.
because I couldn't figure out how to do more with it. I think it sounds like
So no singing on it?
no singing on
Okay.
it. I wrote lyrics for it, but it was again only a minute long, and
Okay.
it just that my voice didn't sound good with it.
Yeah. So we're gonna debut it on this podcast?
I don't think we can because I think it'll get copyrighted. Because even though
Really?
it's my song, I think we have to like.
But who would copyright it?
Well, I guess. Well, I think doesn't like Spotify or whoever. What's the company we publish through? Oh, YouTube. I'm sure it'll
YouTube.
copyright it because they'll
But
see.
who will flag it?
So is that a thing? Is it? How does I guess I don't know how copyright really works with YouTube or Spotify. Like, does somebody flag it and then it gets taken down, or
I don't know.
I thought like there was like an AI detection of a song.
Yeah, there's kind of an AI detection of a song, but I don't know if it's like the entire. I don't know how they match it up. Do they match up to the entire Apple Music library?
I don't know. Again, that's what I don't know.
We'll have to try it out, and I can just cut it. I can mute that part if we need to.
So I don't. Can I play it through here? Do you think, or should we cut? Should
I'll,
we, like,
I'll
we'll
put
cut
it
it
in.
and
I'll
put it.
paste
Okay,
it in.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
if you want to give me the MP.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
So
How exciting, ladies and gentlemen! This is years in the making.
yeah,
I mean, like the making didn't take years, but the
idea of it.
ideation process
yeah.
took forever. I think people will know. Maybe you already said this, but we tried writing songs.
We did
last summer.
year. Yeah, actually, one of the songs in the album
Yeah.
or the EP was called "Over." Out of
Oh
respect for you.
yes!
Do you want me to tell you all the
Yeah, I want
the
to
names
hear.
I had?
I want to hear everything. Yeah.
Songs. Okay, so my original thought was we were gonna have an interlude.
Okay.
That was song 1.
Like SDP interlude,
Yeah.
Travis Scott.
Yeah, basically just like that song. And then the number 2 was called "Hats."
Okay. Yep.
Number 3 was "Over."
Love it.
Number 4 was "Run to You."
Okay.
And number 5 was "The Last Passing of Time."
Whoa. Emotional.
Emotional.
Sounds very emotional. So which one got released?
So in my mind, okay, so technically "Interlude" was a song that got released. That was the minute-long song.
Yeah.
But I took the title "The Last Passing of Time" and put that in there because, like, how cool of a title
Oh,
is
that's
that?
a great title. Yeah, you cooked. You cooked so hard with
Thank
that
you.
title. So, what happens if this goes platinum?
It's not going to. I think it has maybe 3 listens because I've listened to it 3 times.
Oh, nice. All right, so we'll get the viewers to listen to it. Maybe you'll get a little.
You don't have to.
Get
You don't
a
have
little
to listen
traction,
to
get
it.
a little momentum.
This is another thing too. I was telling Johnny about the band name I had for the music because I don't want to put my name on the song in case it sucked. So I was like, what's a good band name instead, and pretend like I'm a band.
Yeah.
And should we tell on the pod, or should we like have people like try and figure it out?
Try and guess what the.
Well, I guess if they look up The Last Passing of Time, they'll find the band. The
Yeah.
band name is Cut Off the Crust, which I thought was a really funny indie band name.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But Johnny was like, okay,
I kind of don't remember. I remember this conversation, but
Yeah.
I don't really remember this.
that's okay. Johnny basically didn't like the band name. He thought the song should have been Cut Off the Crust, and the EP should have been my original EP. The EP name I had for the original, for the 5 songs, should have been the band name.
Oh, what was the EP name?
It was like Ochre. It was a color. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's
Ochre?
Ochre? Maybe Ochre?
Is that what Ochre is? Yeah, Ochre.
Ochre,
I think
Ochre.
Ochre. Wow, the Over by Ochre would have.
Over by Ochre would have been pretty
great.
sick.
Oh,
So I guess to wrap it up, go ahead and if you want to listen to The Last Passing of Time
Wow.
by Cut Off the Crust, here it is now. All right, now we're
I
back.
hope you guys loved that.
And if you want to buy 4 unmade beats that you could own, let me know because I'm not going to use them anymore because I think I'm going to try and find the next hobby for Zach.
Okay.
Because I'm happy I
You
did
went
it
for it.
but it just showed me how hard it is to actually like write
Yeah.
music and songs.
Yeah,
Like when people
yeah.
say they wrote a song in 20 minutes, like John Cena wrote "The Time Is Now" in like an hour, which is crazy talk. Are you kidding me?
John Cena didn't write anything.
It
did
took
he?
me 4 months. Yeah,
Oh wow.
it took me 4 months to come up with these lyrics, and they're not even that good.
Well, they're very creative.
Thank you. Yeah, so I guess let me know if you want to buy those beats. Let me know if you hate the song. And
Are we going to put the beats in? Nah.
in here? No.
No.
Just text me.
Yeah, just text
me
Zach, get the beats if you want to hear them.
A couple more things I think we can wrap up. Travis and Taylor got engaged.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Let's talk about that for a little bit.
The Great American Wedding.
The Great American Wedding. We did it.
It's our royal wedding. I mean, I think that's the closest we're going to get to having a royal wedding.
I think so. I mean,
is this going to, like I said, is this going to heal the divide, our divided country?
I don't think so.
Or is it just going to divide us further?
I know, it won't divide us further. I think it'll... That wasn't right. Further. I said divide us further.
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 Oops, sorry.
No, it won't divide us further. I think it'll bring some people closer together. But I don't think it's going to fix all the deep-hearted issues
I think this is a step towards progress.
It is. It is. I mean, it's a step. I don't think it's as big of a step as I think you're making it out to be. But it's definitely a step toward progress, I would say. Nature is healing it.
Nature's, yeah. Finally. 10 years later from the death of Harambe, nature is healing.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Speaking of Harambe. What? Oh, I think I might have told you this, but I went to the Basement Yard live show. I think I told you this. And somebody in the crowd said their mom filmed the Harambe video.
Yeah.
How cool is that, by the way?
I don't know if that's cool.
That's like a celebrity, basically. Like, I basically met a celebrity.
I think the celebrity would be the kid that fell in the cage.
Well, I would say they're more of a celebrity, but the person filming it, I think, deserves a celebrity status. Well, but also, I didn't meet the mom. I met the mom's kid who filmed the video.
Oh.
The mom wasn't even
what?
there. Yeah.
Oh, that's nothing.
That's something.
No, that's nothing.
That's something.
That is absolutely nothing.
Oh, come on.
That's nothing. I'm sorry. You met the kid of the mom who filmed the Harambe video.
Yes.
How do we even know that's true?
Why would they lie about that?
I would lie about that.
No, you wouldn't.
I'll go to Rock on 3rd this Friday and lie all about it.
You can tell people
mom.
I'll
tell everyone in the crowd at Neon Trees.
Oh,
my mom filmed the Harambe video.
You do that. People are going to ask you follow-up questions. You have that prepared?
Yeah. Give me one.
How much money did your mom make off it?
$10,000.
Wrong. She made $100,000. If you were at the show, you would know that. What happened?
Who's going to believe that my mom made money off of that, though?
I would.
Yeah, because you're a sucker.
Okay. Where's the zoo that Harambe was in?
The Cincinnati Zoo.
That was a little bit of hesitation there, but yes, I want the Cincinnati Zoo.
I know all about that. I was just down in Cincy. They talk about it constantly. They're ashamed. It's kind of a bad culture down there. They're everyone's got a bag over their head. They're all embarrassed to be seen in public because they know what happened. Because they
killed
screwed
Harambe.
over. Yeah, they killed Harambe. They led to the downfall of the world, basically.
I mean, that is what people say,
right?
But anyway, going back to Taylor and Travis.
Yeah.
I
kind of said what I need to say about it.
That's it? That's all you got?
That's all I got. Do you have more?
I was going to say, I remember when they first started dating, I asked a lot of the Taylor Swift folk in my life if they thought Travis would be the one.
Okay, yeah.
I asked, I think...
It's been so elusive. She's had
3 or 4 people,
right?
Yes.
So,
I asked 3 or 4 people. I can't remember the exact amount, but I remember either 2/3 or 3/4 said he was the one.
Whoa!
They were like, it just makes sense.
You know, my sister said that as well.
Really? So there's 4 out of 5 or 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
So way above half.
Incredible. Why were they so confident? I wonder.
Well, because I don't know. Travis, to me, is just a guy you'd want to get a beer with. Like, he seems like I know he's a little cringy.
Yeah.
But he seems like a fun guy to be around.
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't know. I think that's... I feel like Taylor dated a lot of celebrities. Like, John Mayer is like a big-time guy.
Right.
Did she date Joe Jonas? I think she did.
Did she really?
I think she did.
She dated Taylor Lautner, right?
Taylor Lautner, like these A-list people.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce's well-known, but he's not like a celebrity.
But, so I guess I would say that's the thing now, is he's become, because the NFL is so big now, a lot of people know him. Like, he is a pretty celebrity.
I think he's a celebrity now. Since dating Taylor Swift, he's definitely gained so much more popularity.
Right.
But I think at the beginning, he's just like, he's a football player.
Okay, that's true.
Because he wasn't in...
That's fair.
Did they start dating before the Kelce versus Kelce Super Bowl? I think they did, right?
They did start dating in 23.
Yeah, that was the Kelce versus Kelce Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So,
but was it before or after? I don't know.
I think it was before, because I think, wasn't she at the game? Because she definitely saw him win the Super Bowl. I know for a
Yes,
fact.
you're right. Yeah, I agree.
Because I think Travis Kelce became pretty popular around that time. Mm-hmm. And I think just him dating Taylor Swift also made this big thing because it was a Kelce versus Kelce Super Bowl.
Yeah. It expanded NFL viewership.
It sure did. But I also thought that I think it was going to be... I was hoping it would be Endgame. Because also the NFL would have been in shambles if it didn't end up turning out that way.
You think the NFL would have been in
I think
shambles?
people would have... A lot of Taylor Swift fans would have stopped caring about the NFL or like boycotted the NFL.
I think the NFL would have been just fine.
They would have been fine, but they would have lost a lot of viewers.
So that's what people are calling it, Endgame?
Endgame, yeah. I guess.
I kind of hate that. They're taking my baby. I love Avengers Endgame. Travis and Taylor is nothing compared to Avengers Endgame, if you're asking me.
But, okay.
Actually... Yeah, I take back my royal wedding comments. If people are calling this Endgame, then I'm absolutely against it. I'm full swing. I'm going against it.
I don't know if people were calling it officially like the title Endgame. I was just asking people, do you think this is like Taylor's going to marry Travis? And people were like, yes.
Yeah.
And I know Travis is in his prime. Dude, imagine if he was dating Taylor Swift in his prime.
Like 5 years ago?
Like 5 years ago?
Oh, forget about it.
Because I'm sure all the Taylor Swift fans were drafting like Travis on their fantasy football teams
these past couple years. Yeah,
but it reminded me a lot of like my first year of fantasy football.
I see where you're going with this.
I drafted Tony Gonzalez.
Yeah,
in like his last year of playing football, and he was not great. But so in my mind, it was always just like, oh man, he was just like kind of mid all this whole time. But in reality, he's one of the best tight ends of all time. Mm-hmm. I just didn't get to see him at his prime.
Yeah.
So imagine if these Taylor Swift fans would have seen Travis at his prime. Imagine where the NFL would be today. It would be...
Well, fantasy leagues would have been in shambles because everyone would have been like, why is the worst team on the league have the best tight end? It would have totally affected Travis Kelce's average draft position.
To go higher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all the Swifties would have been taking him in the first round.
Yeah. Which I feel like at some point he was a first round pick.
I think so.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, he was. He was.
So that's really all I have to say about Travis. Congrats, Taylor and Travis, if you're listening. Really proud of you. If you're listening to this at the Golden Globes,
yeah, we are happy for you.
We are happy for you. Well, it sounds like I'm a little more happy than you are, Johnny.
Yeah, I reckon.
All right, I guess we have a couple more minutes left. Do you want me to just wrap up a little more story and we can call it a day?
Yeah,
unless you have anything.
No.
So the first ever podcast I listened to was a podcast called Oops the Podcast.
Yeah. You've got a little thing.
I do have I have some merch from them. That was my favorite podcast. It was these two comedians, Francis and Giulio. Francis Ellis and Giulio Gallerati. Those are their names.
Yeah.
And it was a great time. They were so funny together. I loved them to death. And then Francis ended up getting a job back at Barstool.
Yeah.
And brought Oops a Podcast with them.
Oh, did he really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And they were there for, I want to say 6 months.
Okay.
And then something happened, and I think they got... Oops, a Podcast was released from Barstool. Because they weren't making enough money. I can't remember exactly what happened.
So he got fired a second time.
No.
Oh.
This is the issue. So, Oops, a Podcast got fired. Francis stayed at Barstool.
Oh.
But Barstool wouldn't let Francis return to Oops, a Podcast.
Wow.
Because he had to be on Barstool-only podcasts.
Wow. Okay.
So... when that happened, Giulio and one of the producers of the Oops a Podcast became the co-host of Oops a Podcast.
Sure.
His name was Ryan.
Yep.
So it was Giulio and Ryan for the past 2 years, I want to say. As of, I think, the beginning of July, they put out an episode saying goodbye for now. And I was like, oh, I wonder what happened in this episode. And they had mentioned that the podcast is over. Mainly because, they had a good run. It was 2 years after Francis left. And Francis was not the heart and soul of it, but he was definitely...
he was 50%. He was the 50%, co-host.
Yeah. But I would say he was sometimes even 51% because he had so much talking points and conversations. He's just a very witty guy.
Yeah.
And it was, like I said, the first podcast I'd ever listened to. So it was kind of a bummer. I was pretty sad when they announced it was ending.
Yeah.
Granted, it was getting a little stale near the end. It wasn't like that much to talk about.
Right.
Just because there were two, like, Francis and Julie were both comedians. They both were able to riff off each other really well.
Yeah.
The producer was just kind of like a new guy in town.
Yeah.
Not a...
New in town.
I'm new in town. So, yeah, I guess, have you listened? And, like, these guys were part of my life since, like, 2020. Like, I've been listening to them pretty consistently for 5 years.
Yeah, yeah.
And it just sucks to hear that it's over.
Yeah, that would be sad.
It was a fun ride. I got a lot of good bits and, like, questions out of it.
Sure.
And I guess
it's like a band breaking.
It's like a band breaking up. Have you ever experienced not heartbreak like that, but like maybe a show you found that nobody else knew about that ended way too early? Or like a band or maybe another podcast?
I would say not really, because I feel like most of the things that I'm watching after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
I think it wasn't so sad as just enraging. The closest I would get would be Game of Thrones.
Oh, true. Yeah.
And we were like, what? I might also add Walking Dead. I know Brian continued watching that for a little bit, but like 1-2 seasons after I started watching it, a lot of the fan favorite characters all died. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, but it just became like, why are we watching this? Mm-hmm. This is terrible. So it didn't get canceled. I canceled it. The only band breakup that I've been like slightly saddened about, and I can't even really claim it because I didn't really listen to them live too much. I never saw them live, first off. But Daft Punk, when they broke up, I was like, oh man, Daft Punk's breaking up? That stinks. But other than that, no TV shows really that ended prematurely that I can think of. The closest would be, I think the next closest I should say, because I've already given 2 examples, might be Arrested Development. Because I really like Arrested Development. That was happening in 2006. So it's more like a retroactive, oh, dang, I'm bummed that they could only keep together for 3 seasons. But all of my podcasts are still going strong. So yeah, no, haven't had any loss like that.
In a way, for me, losing out on Oops the podcast, it reminded me a lot of like somebody on hospice where like they're not making. Okay,
that's so sad.
Okay, I'm sorry. But like it had gotten there was a lot of times where I was like, should I stop listening to Oops the podcast? But then I remembered all the good times I had with Oops the podcast, and I couldn't just let it go just like that. I had to give it either a proper burial or keep it going forward.
Yeah.
So in a way, I'm happy it ended, but I'm also I'm sad that it's over.
Yeah.
So I guess that also kind of inspired me to bring back this podcast because
wow.
I'm sure we don't have nearly as many listeners as Oops the podcast, but if you enjoy doing something, why not continue doing it?
Yeah. When you're young and spry and you got the whole world in front of you.
If it ever does become stale, though, I do hope we don't drag it out. I do because I do think. I mean, I love talking to you. I could talk to you for years. I think this is entertaining. I'm sure other people think this is entertaining.
Yeah, but I don't think we ever got into it for the stale no stale business. I think we got into it because I think it would be more something. I think we'd give it up before. Kind of caring what people would think. That's at least my vision for it,
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, I guess I would say that's just been my vision for my entire YouTube channel. It's never been something that I think the masses are going to find exceedingly popular. It's just whatever I feel like doing. So, I don't know.
All right, well,
sorry. No.
Do you have anything else to add?
No, I guess not. I'm
sorry
okay.
for cutting you off.
No.
I was going to say that's pretty much everything I had for the return of the Driveway podcast. I'm so happy we brought it back. Season 2's been going great so far.
Season 2, great start to Season 2. I mean, look, we are back. And there is actually an insane amount. I just looked at the list, guys.
Mm-hmm.
There's an insane amount that we still have to to gab about.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got like 10 things on here still
I'm
that I'm just looking at. And then we've got to keep you up to date with all of the current things that are happening.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got podcast episodes for years on end to come.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot to talk about next week, too, because next week we have 2 big events next week. Well,
yeah,
I have 2,
yeah.
you have 1.
I mean, I would count almost 3. We've got a big event tomorrow night, the JFL draft.
Oh, the JFL draft.
And then we've got big event Friday night. We've got the Osama draft.
Wow.
And then a wedding. So,
yeah.
not my wedding, but Zach's got a wedding to go to. So, guys,
Tune in
the content is just going to be endless.
We got a lot of good stuff coming down the road.
And college football starting on Saturday,
Oh,
too.
you're right. Wow. Lots to look forward to here at the Driveway Podcast.
Yep.
So come take a seat. Thank you, passengers.
I like that. Come take a seat.
Take
Whoa. A seat. Come on, Zach. Look at you.
Look at me. Look at you. All right. Thanks all for listening. See you next time.
Bye.